Okay, so hello students. So today we start with this first chapter. I know we already started this first chapter, but due to the lack of syllabus or there is no publishing book because it's a new subject for you, right? So now the books are available on your stores, bookstores, right? So you can easily purchase and refer to it, right? So if you cannot have any books or right any books or materials, so you can simply follow this ppt or take it as a reference, right? Because I like because okay, so uh, now we start with this first chapter, which is a fundamental of smart city and infrastructure. So earlier where I told you about the different topics and different subjects, right? So they are also related to this one, right? So there is nothing like the previous ones is like not useful, right? It is also useful, but this one is your proper G2U syllabus, right? So we can start. First one is the introduction of the smart city, right? So I already told you that all type of what is we needed to identify the smart city, right? What city is we call as a smart city, right? So here there is a small introduction right now, right? So a smart city or the intelligent city is a city capable of improving its citizen life quality, offering a lasting opportunity for cultural, economical, and social growth in a healthy, safe, and stimulating and the dynamic environment. That's called a smart city, right? Now the smart city is a city that guarantees some of the facilities, right? Like economic competitivity, which is also known as the smart economy, innovations, enterprise, economic image, and a brand's spirit, productivity, job market flexibility, international integration, and the transformation capacity, right? And it is easily in a training and social interactions of citizens like smart people, right? It's helps for qualification level, improving the qualification level, uh, provide best long term training, and also influence the social and ethnic plurality, and provides flexibility and create some creativity and cosmopolitanism, and the mental opening participation to the public life, right? And the last one is administration functioning and services for the smart governance, which includes participation to decisional process, public and social services, transparent government activity, and the politics strategies and perspectives. So these all are the guarantee of a city which we called as a smart city, right? Next is availability of information and communication technologies and modern and sustainable transportation systems like smart mobility, local accessibility, international accessibility, availability of IT infrastructure, sustainable, innovative, and the safe transportation systems, right? Next is as a high environmental quality as a smart environment, right? Which includes attractiveness of a natural conditions, pollutions, environment protections, sustainable management of resources, right? And the next is a as a include as a life, culture, health, and safety quality as a smart living, right? Which includes the social structures, health conditions, individual securities, dwelling quantity, and educational structures, touristic attractiveness, and the social cohesion, right? So that's called as the introduction of smart city. Now next is the smart governance. So particular the importance of the development of a smart city is given to the smart governance tools such as a digital democracy, open governance, citizen employment, participated urbanism, and the urban data, right? So digital democracy is basically based on the implementation of information technologies, communication, and the social media in the service of political and governmental processes, right? So if applied well of that all the circumstances, it produces a wider participation of citizens and a more transparent administration. So digital democracy also serves to increase the common responsibility between the government and the agency and the participant public, right? Now, the open governance refers to accessibility of citizens to information, data, and the governmental processes to favor the widespread participation and the collaboration in the city's decision-making processes. And that helps to improve the smart governance of the city, right? So this commitment often exploits the technologies to make it easier to facilitate a more active and the open communication between the citizen and the government. So the most important relationship we had to improve is a relation between the citizens and government, right? So it which leads to a more efficient use of funds and a better quality of life for the inhabitants, right? So the open governments aims to make the urban administrations more responsible to their citizens and increasing the legitimacy of the ruler, right? So citizen employment measures the consequences of the citizens that their actions can contribute actively to the decision making processes and to change in the city, right? And by creating some communication opportunities and participation so that the citizens can call to feel free to call to contribute to the city with their own time and with their own energy and their ideas, right? So because of all the best quality of and we heard about the citizens opinion regularly and effectively so that we can improve our city, right? Not by forcing them, but it makes like and it made up like the citizens are ready to serve their time and the energy and their ideas, right? Anticipately, right? So that the relation has to be improved between the citizens and the government, so that there are many advantages because of the relationship, like more efficient use of funds, better quality of life, right? Increasing the legitimacy of the rulers, right? Urban administrations more responsible to their citizens, right? The empowerment measures, right? So all the actions are made just because the improvement of the government and the citizens, right? So these all are called as a smart governance. So finally, the participating urbanism is the condition often facilitated by technology in which the citizens have the ability to collect and share data, ideas, and proposal which the city's governing bodies, right? So the idea is basically based on the fact that the members of the community are the experts in the related urban situations, so that they can easily understand what we are trying to say and where our ideas are fit in which field, right? So they already have a knowledge and solution for multiple issues. So participating urbanisms allows professionals to identify actual needs and utilize knowledge and local human resources rather than imposing the change from above. Now, next is our objectives or the goals of the smart city. So, first goal of our smart city is a smart mobility, right? So, smart mobility includes traffic management, right? Bike or car or van sharing, multimodal transport, road conditioning monitoring, parking system, route planning, electric car gearing services. This improve this all the technologies or management are including in a smart mobility. Right. Next is a smart grid or energy. So it includes power generation or distribution or storage, energy management, smart metering, street lighting optimization. Right. Next is for public safety, so which includes video or radar or satellite surveillance, environmental and territorial monitoring, children protection, for example, safer home, or school journeys for children, or emergency solutions, waste management, smart air quality, weather data for snow cleaning, right? Next one is smart governance. We all already see that this objective, which is smart governance, which includes a transparent decisional process between the government and the citizen, a greater involvement of citizens in legislative initiatives, public-private partnerships, online taxing systems. Right. Next is for a smart economy. So it includes a high-level jobs, competitiveness, entrepreneurial spirits, innovations, and research in the field. And next one is the smart life, which includes the cultural and educational facilities, meaningful events, which is improve our lifestyle or helps to make it our life easy, entertainment and guided tours, access to the cultural sites and historical moments, uh, good conditions for the health, right? So these are the objectives of the smart cities, which is the smart mobility, smart grid or energy, public safety, smart governance, smart economy, and smart life. Okay. So next is the concept of smart city, right? So what is this concept? We already see that the concept of smart city, but we refers to this topic, which is the smart city is the integration of the technology in a strategic approach to sustainability. Although there is no clear definition to define a smart city, but broadly you can say that a city that monitors and integrates conditions of all its critical infrastructures, including roads, bridges, tunnels, rails, subways, airports, seaports, communication, water supply, power, even a major buildings can better optimize its resources and plans its preventive maintenance activity and the monitor security aspects while maximizing service to its citizens is known as a smart city, right? So this basically concept is relatively a new one, and smart cities are those which have a smart physical, social, institutional, and economic infrastructure. So in the end, it is expected that such a smart city will generate options for all residents to pursue their livelihoods and interests meaningfully and with joy. So smart cities are meant as a virtual reconstructions of cities or virtual cities. So this term smart city has been broadly used as equivalent to intelligent city, digital city, information city, knowledge based city, wired city, telecity, teletopia, cyberbullying, etc. These all terms are used equally or equivalent to the smart city, right? So we can call as a smart city or wired city or telecity, whatever you like, right? Apart from the employment, it is also important for a smart city to offer decent living options to every resident, right? So this would mean that it will have to provide a very high quality of life. For example, good quality but affordable housing, cost efficient physical infrastructure such as 24 by 7 water supply, sanitation, 24 by 7 electrical supply, clean air, quality education, healthcare, security, entertainment, sports, robust and high speed interconnectivity, fast and efficient urban mobility, etc. So, in this context, there are competitiveness, sustainability, and quality of life. So, competitiveness refers to a city's ability to create employment opportunities, attract investments, experts, professionals, and people. So the S of being able to do business and the quality of life is offer determines its competitiveness, right? Next one is the sustainability, which includes social sustainability, environment sustainability, and the financial sustainability, right? And the last one is the quality of life, which includes safety and security, inclusiveness, entertainment, ease of seeking and obtaining public services, cost efficient healthcare, quality education, transparency, accountability, and the opportunities for the participation in the governance, right? So today we stop our lecture here. If you have any confusion about the concept of the smart city or the objectives of the smart city or smart governance and introductions, right? Just let me know. I will clear your any confusions, right? Thank you.